You ready?
The 50 Plus Gamers. The 50 Plus Gamers. The 50 Plus Gamers. The 50 Plus
Woo!
Gamers.
Okay.
50 Plus Gamers.
So I think we are coming very close to finishing this. It can't be much longer. It seems to be one of the longest Sherlock Holmes we have done. This has been going on forever. So we should be coming to the end of this one, hopefully. Mr. Ollie, how are you? Hope you are well. I put them three emotes in because I did my best with that emote for the reload one. And they look a lot better when you're doing them probably at large screen, and then when you shrink them down you have to make sure that you can read the writing. It's not too bad for me. It's not too bad. I had a go. I tried it. I kind of liked it. I think it's okay. Yeah, that's what I mean, but it'll do. You guys know when you can use it. Okay, so let's go. Yes, we should be coming to the end of this. Wow, we should be coming to the end of this by now. Mr. Empire, how are you, sir? Are you well? Now, oh, that's all right. The other one I'm not so sure about. I'm going to redo that one. That one that you've put up, which says you donut, I'm going to redo that one. I'm not quite sure about that one. I'm going to look at, I don't know. What I try to do is I try to look at what colour's going to look good against either a black background or a white background. Because a lot of people put this in dark mode. So, and it kind of looked, well, I kind of like that one. I think that's nice and bright. And you can see that that's what you call it, a Muppet for a start. So that kind of works. The hardest thing about doing emotes, guys, the hardest thing when you're doing emotes is text. Text emotes are some of the hardest ones to do. And I'm finding that out. Yeah, it does look alright, but I'd like it if they made the emotes just a little bit larger, to be honest, because 128, they go out at 28, I think it's 28, 56, 112 and 128. The 128 size is a lot larger, but Twitch uses 112. That's what they do. And I think just a little bit larger, and they would look just right. Because I start them at 19, I think it's 1928 or 1920 by 1080 when they start out. And then I shrink them down. The larger, the better, and then you shrink it down. Okay, right. So we were looking for Lupin, and from what I'm aware, Lupin, we were trying to find out where his next attack was going to be. We had to find a... Remind me, guys. Did we have to find some sort of a book? Or am I thinking of something else? We had to find... I tell you what, why do I have to think when you can go into dialogue? You can go into the dialogue. No, but I have a headache, blah, 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 blah. Where was this? Right, okay, so that was that guy. I must leave video time until you return. So that don't make sense on anything for me. I think it was where Lupin was going to strike, wasn't it? It was where Lupin was going to strike. Oh, come on. Oh, why can't you just click top and bottom? I prefer to remain at Baker Street. I think he is somewhere vexed that I was able to resolve the affair with him. Won't be in the mollycoddling Holmes. Too bad for him. I learned that Lupin's capture through the papers. I know we're trying to find them. I've got the sneezers. Ooh, 50's got the sneezers. So we've got a key. That's it. We found a key in the cloakroom. We've got some matches. This has got to have been the longest Sherlock. That's what I'm saying, Duke. I was literally saying that earlier on. This has got to be the longest Sherlock we have played. How are you doing anyway, sir? We have played some Sherlock Holmes, and this by far is one of the longest. I think it may have been because I'd skipped it. Even the one that broke were easy to finish. Yeah, I kind of feel you. I feel your pain. I feel your pain, sir. Hopefully we'll get through this tonight. I feel your pain, sir. I feel your pain. God damn. I've got no button to press to tell me where to go on this one.
I must leave. Bide your time until I return.
So we don't know what the key was for, do we, either? Oh, this is going to be hard.
It's Chief Warder Smith's hat. This print on the ground suggests that someone had a heavy fall here.
Okay. I don't know if this works.
Closed.
Okay, that's closed. The key for the cloakroom or from the cloakroom? Where is the cloakroom? That's the dormitory, so... Cloakroom.
Closed.
Okay, we'll use the key. We will try and use the key. There we go. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Mr. Duke. Mr. Duke is in the room. Right, okay, so. Where do we start? Aha! 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 Sergeant, I'm leaving this to ask if you wouldn't want to change lockers with me. Who's the Muppet? Oh, you see where I'm going. You are aware that the Summerbee and I are not getting along anymore. As we tend to cross paths during this changing of the guards, and as he only 2 lockers over from me, he never stopped provoking me, and I'm worried that it may end badly. It may end badly. One day you would also be next to Belle, whom you said last week you wanted to keep a close eye on. Thank you in advance, Warder Schick. Warder Schick. Warder Schick. Let's have a look.
This door is solid. The lock is rather ancient, and each locker has a different lock. If I want to open one in particular, the chance of finding a key within a reasonable amount of time is almost null. I will have to use force. Blow up the lock, perhaps?
No, it's gonna too much. Here we go. God's rotation for the month. Turn the game up a bit. Ollie, I can never ever please you. Turn the volume up on your monitor. I've done it. I've turned it up for you. Just for you. There you go. Oh my god. Oh my god. So the first puzzle we've got to... No, this is good. This is good. Just... This is good. This is good. I'm going to come out of this first, and we've got to work out... We've got the rotor, but I want to check everything else first. I want to check all these first before we do that puzzle. Wouldn't you think?
This door is solid. The lock is rather ancient, and each locker has a different lock.
Is that loud enough for you, sir?
The chance of finding a key within a reasonable amount of time is almost null. I will have to use force. Blow up the
Green
lock,
paint.
perhaps?
Why green paint? Green paint? What's he on? What?
It must be the guard's cloakroom.
We know that. Oh, it's going to say the same thing about all the lot. Hold on. Meanwhile, I saw green paint. That guy last week had green hands. I remember that much. Okay, Duke. All right. Okay. All right, guys. Okay.
Well,
Okay.
Lupin is certainly making us wait. It's already been 4 hours that...
Enough, Lestrade, enough. I know how to count.
Okay.
Listen. Shh.
What?
I hear a noise. Like a motor. A small motor.
Well, you have a good ear, because I don't hear anything with this cursed TikTok.
Shh. Keep quiet. There is a strange noise, I tell you.
It's true. It's behind the door. Quick, Lestrade, it's him.
It's Lupin. What can he be up to?
Watch out! I'm going to open the door.
We
I'll
know
see...
he's not here.
So, Inspector?
What are you doing? Wake up, you lot of bunglers! It was nothing, just the snores of the men on duty.
Bravo, Lestrade! You keep your men in line.
You ought to congratulate Dr. Watson. A bit more, and it would have been the longest police hideout of all time.
Calm, gentlemen. Calm. Lupin won't be long now.
Right, okay, so we're back with Mr. Sherlock. Right, so we know that we've got it. Oh, here we go. Ah! All right, Mr. Duke.
This door is solid, the lock is rather ancient, and each
Green
locker has a
paint.
different lock. If I want to open one in particular, the chance
Green
of finding
paint.
a key within a reasonable amount of time is almost null. I will have to use force. Blow up the lock, perhaps?
I want to get to the green paint.
Green paint.
Green paint. Glad you can remember that far back.
It's typical Scottish material. There is a kilt inside this locker.
Now, the idea of that is that when we go to do this puzzle...
There is a stool here, possibly for helping the owner of this locker to reach the high parts.
Right, so when we go to do this so-called document... How do we get back to do this puzzle? When we do the puzzle... Right, now, we know the stool is for somebody who's either got an ailment. We know this one might be for some Scottish guy. So, Scottish. Is Kirkpatrick a Scottish name? Kirkpatrick. That's Irish, isn't it? Kirkpatrick. Kirkpatrick. Would you say Kirkpatrick was Irish? O'Shea. That's... Is that Irish? O'Shea, or is that Scottish? Oh, hang on, let's put it in the right place. What do you reckon? Would you say O'Shea is Scottish? Green. That's the guy that's lying dead outside. Chic. I don't know about Kirkpatrick being Scottish. I don't know. I would say yes. But Johnson, Stalls, Moore, March, Ludlow, Summerby, Bell, Law, Kirkpatrick, James. The one lying by the tree had green hands. Yeah, but we don't know. The one lying by the tree had green hands. That was Chic. Was that not him? Was that not Chic? I know, that's what I was thinking as well, you know. Go back. Read all the... Right, just remember these names, guys, because I can't do it all on my own. That door looks like it opens, that one does. That's this guy. There was one by the main entrance, weren't there? So let's get these names first.
This warder is asleep. The name embroidered on his uniform indicates that he is Kirkpatrick.
So we know that's Kirkpatrick, but there's no giving us nothing else. So we know we've got Kirkpatrick. The other one was... I think it was... Yeah, it's down here. Yeah, the other one was down here. I think the green... You think that's the green one? Well, we'll check them all anyway. We'll go back and check them. Oh, gosh, Sherlock, you can run. So you need to find all 18 people, I guess. Oh, you're no. No.
There, some cartridges are intact.
I can pick that up.
This sidearm was submerged in water and is unusable.
Check Kirkpatrick's hands and see if that... Right, okay, on the way back. This guy, it's not giving us a name. Right, so it's not giving us a name for this guy. Aviation Boris! How are you? So it's not giving us a name for this guy. There was nobody else outside, was there? No. Right, now let's see if we can take a short. We can't take a shortcut. I wanted to go up there, but we can't take a shortcut. But you got something in your inventory, yeah, which is the cartridges. We picked up some cartridges, but I can't pick that. I can't pick that rifle up now. It won't let me pick the rifle up, but it did let me pick the cartridges up. Oh dear, I need to get a drink. Nothing here. There wasn't a body up there. There's nothing down here. We actually went all the way around, didn't we? And I think there was a guy on the far side, if I remember rightly. There was a guy on the far side. Oh, 50. Pay attention. Right, so we've got... That was Kirkpatrick. And then we've got the body over that side. And we've got Kirkpatrick here. We've then got...
It's Chief Warder Smith's hat.
So that's Chief Warder Smith. And you, whose hands did you want to check? Not this guy, though, because his hands didn't look green. It's the other one. Yeah, it's this body. Hang on.
This warder is asleep. The name embroidered on his uniform indicates that he is Kirkpatrick.
So why is that not turning green, though? Unless it means I can come back to that one. It's this guy here we need to look at. Guy by the door. You can't zoom in.
The storeroom is locked. Who possesses a key?
Smith and the cook, but he
So-
is out.
Who else? Speak, Warder.
Fatty Johnson, in his locker, a duplicate which he stole.
So Fatty Johnson's got a key.
Which is Johnson's locker? Where is it in the locker room?
Don't know. I never pass it.
Where is your locker and those of the wardens that you know?
My locker. It's the fourth on the left, next to Bell and the new. Opposite the fellow who is
So
on
we got
duty
fourth
with me.
on the left, and he is Warder's.
Willoughby is closest to the entrance. At the back is Dirty Flint. Oh, his locker stinks, and nobody wanted to be next to him.
So fourth left. Fatty Johnson.
I believe that's it. The sleeping
Stinks.
pill has produced its effect. He's in a deep sleep, and I won't be able to get anything else from him.
Right, so we've got fourth on the left for one of them. You wanted me to zoom in on this guy, didn't you? I don't think you can, unless it's shown a magnifying glass. I don't know if I can zoom in. Have a look.
This warder is asleep. The name embroidered on his uniform indicates that he is Kirkpatrick.
So he's Kirkpatrick, but you can't zoom in on anything on this one. No, you can't, no. No, we might have been looking at a different one, you know. I think, because we've had that bit of a break, there could have been another body somewhere that I think we've missed. Can't see anybody else lying around. Because we came the long way around, didn't we, last time? And I don't think there was a body here. Now, see, that's gone green, that's gone green. I don't think we can get in here.
Closed.
Right, storeroom's closed, but we need to find a key, don't we? We've got the key for the locker room, so we might as well... I don't know, like what Ollie was saying, I don't know if we have to... find each body. I don't think so. don't think so, because when you go into the dialogue and you look at this, so at 3 a.m. you had Law and Moore. Between 3 and 6, March Ludlow. Between 6 and 9, you had Bell and, I think that's Wallaby or Wobbly, Willoughby. And then you had between 9 and noon, Sills and Hickam. Between noon and Johnson and Jones. 3 and 6, Summerby and O'Shea. And then 6 and 9, Kirkpatrick and Schick. And then 9 till midnight, you had Marlinson and Flint. So he did mention that one of the lockers on the fourth of the left, but I didn't get the name. I don't know if that was Stinky or Fatty Johnson. Is Stinks. So if there's any odour coming from any one of them, right? Let's have a look where we are. So fourth on the left. So that one, which is 4. So number 4 would be Fatty Johnson's. So number 4 would be, where is he? Fatty Johnson. That would be that one. They read it there, because that's what he did say. Let's put that one back. I can remember doing something like this. Can you remember that one we did when we had to find out where they were all sitting in the classroom? Oh, that was a nightmare, that was. Now, the green paint is on that one. I don't know what that... Fourth on the left was his. I thought he said it was Fatty Johnson's. What's that tick? Oh, is that when you think you've got it right? Oh, this is not going to be easy. We're going to be on this for a few hours. I can see that straight away. He said... Why can I not click him now? Can't get nothing out of him now, you see. Okay, let's go back to the dialogue then and have a look at it that way. Fatty Johnson's lockers. Where is your locker? The warder. My locker is the 4th on the left. So what was his name then? Right, he was Smith. So that one's Smith then, isn't it? So that one is Smith. Mr. Slump, how are you? There's no Smith. No, Chef Smith is locked in the storeroom. So what was his locker then? God. I must leave at the storeroom. Which is Johnson's locker? Where is it in the locker room? I don't know. I never pass it. Okay. His name's Warder, so it's Warden. Okay, Ollie. Where is your locker? And those of the wardens that you know. So my locker is the 4th on the left next to Bell. So 4th on the left. I've got to write this down because I don't remember. So you've got 4th left, and it's next to hang on, fourth on the left, next to Bell. And then you've got opposite the fellow who is on duty with me, Wallaby. So opposite is Wallaby's. Is close to the entrance at the back of Dirty Flint. So it's at the back of Dirty Flint. So Bell, yeah, that's what, yeah. So Bell is either 3 or 6. Right, so we've got that. So Bell is either 3 or 6. Wallaby is opposite Bell. And then you've got, near the entrance, at the back of Dirty Flint, his locker stinks and nobody wanted to be next to him. So we've probably got 1, 2, 3 out of that. Warder must be 4 on the left then. That's what I'm thinking. But is his name, is it Warder, or is he just referring to the warders, look? Is he just calling him a warder? That's what they are. You see what I mean? His name's, because let's go, it says Chief Warder Smith. Okay, alright, okay. Alright. So Chief Warder Smith. Right, so it don't work like that. This is what I'm trying to get at. It doesn't work like that. They're all warders. That's what they are. They're all warders. Okay? So his would have to be the last one. Now, it says, if he was 4th on the left, and we go in... If we go in this way, look, guys. If we go in... Oh, come on, hit the right key. If we go in like this... Yeah? Right, so 4th on the left is going to be 1, 2, 3. It's going to be number 4. Okay? So, it's going to be this one. So, if his was 4th on the left, which was supposed to be next to Bell. Now, we have to work out whether Bell is either 3 or 5. You get what I mean now? Going to be 3 or 5. Because 1, 2, 3, 4th on the left is 4. He's going to either be 3 or 5, not 3 and 6. Oh, hang on a second, hold on. Because you did, I think the reason you said that was because it was next to, 4th on the left next to Bell. Now, does that mean Bell's is, yeah, exactly what I'm saying, 3 or 5? So that won't come out, that won't, for some reason. So that must be right then for Johnson. Because it won't come out. No matter what I do, it keeps going back. Can I move it there? Yeah. Right, okay, so let's... No, so we have to put one there. So we're looking at Bell is either that one or that one. Warder must be 4 on the left, that's right. So if we don't put anything in that one, then we're assuming that that one's the warder. Now, it said 4th on the left, next to Bell, opposite Willoughby. So that means, excuse me, Willoughby, or Wallaby, however you pronounce it, Willoughby. Yeah, Willoughby is going to be either 14 or 12. Willie's going to have 14 and 12. Why do I have Fatty Johnson though? Fatty Johnson smells. Now, I don't know what that logo means there. And then you've got green paint here. So if that's Fatty John. Let me just see if I can get a bit of help on this one. Right, you need to listen to all the clues you were given by the guards, including the one you spoke to. All the clues found in the objects and documents in the dormitory, and any other information you can deduce. Use all of Sherlock's skills. Take the known facts first. Right, so these are known facts that we've got at the moment. I'm not going to go any further down on that. Right, so the known facts now is that's probably the warder Smith, who then turns around and said it's next to Bell. So if Bell is either there or there, opposite Wallaby, which is probably this one. Bell, if that, well, this is it now, you see. Let's just say, for instance, that. Let's just say, for instance, that's that. Let's just say that for now. So we'll go that and that. Let's just do that for now. But I don't think that's right, because I know that Duke is saying that one of the guards had green on his hands. For some reason, the clue here, now the known facts are the tartan there, so we need to find a Scottish name. I'm sure Kirkpatrick is Scottish. I'm going to stick with that. I have this thing in. I don't know about O'Shea. I'm not sure about O'Shea. That would give us... I'm just thinking that they know how there was on about Fatty Johnson. That looks like it could be either an ice cream cone or something, you know. So I'm kind of just gonna leave that there. Oh, hang on. I'm gonna leave that one there, because I think the known facts are these things that are in front, giving us clues. So whether we have to go and search, there could be more bodies somewhere, although we can only get in certain parts of the rooms, can't we? I think we need to go back in that room, you know, to be honest. I think we need to go back in that cloakroom. Because that is just saying...
It's typical Scottish material. There is a kilt inside this locker.
Okay.
There is a stool here, possibly for helping the owner of this locker to reach the high parts.
And I can't see... I ain't got one in here at all. Now, when you're clicking on these, it's just saying the same thing.
This door is solid. The lock is...
Yeah, it's just saying the same thing all the time. And I can't see any more known facts apart from...
green paint.
So we then need to work out who had green paint on them. Can I speak to him again? No. There's no other bodies lying around. You also saw a list of who should be on duty. Yeah, but that all that's doing is giving us a time, though, isn't it? I don't know about that one. This one here, because the hand's not turning...
This warder is asleep. The name embroidered on his uniform indicates that he is Kirkpatrick.
But it doesn't turn green, so thank you. So I haven't finished with this one.
This warder is asleep.
No, I haven't finished with him because it's not turning... And, like, we're still trying to work out... All of them will be on the list, to be honest, you know. All of them will be on the list. Because it's a roster. So the roster, because we don't have a time scale of anything, the roster is just not that list. No, I know you don't mean this list. You mean this list. Yeah. Kirkpatrick. But that's just giving us a roster. Okay. So what's the fact that... Yeah, but I don't think this... Because what I'm thinking is their lockers could be anywhere. But this is about the lockers. I'm thinking their lockers could be absolutely anywhere in that room. Whether your working pattern is with somebody, that's irrelevant to where your locker's going to be. But if the game's aiming that way, so you're turning around and saying that Law and Moore, their lockers will be next to each other. Is that what we're saying in chat? Because that's the only way this is going to be relevant to that room. Because he could have locker 17, he could have locker 1, but they might both be working at 3 a.m. Not that I know. That's what I'm trying to say, you see. That's what I'm trying to get at. So that's why I think it's irrelevant that, you know, Kirkpatrick could have been working between 6 and 9 and he was working with Schick. That to me doesn't help with the locker room. That's just telling you who was actually working at that particular time of day. And I'm trying to work out the known... I just want the known clues for the tartan, for probably the ice cream cone, if that's what I'm looking at as, and the stool. They're the known facts. And the green paint. Now, Duke saying that one of the guys had green paint on his hands, that's brilliant. You get his name, you know where his locker is. Because there's green on the locker. That makes more sense to me. But when you're looking at, you've only got 1, 2, 3 bodies theoretically. It would be nice and it would be a lot easier if you had to find the bodies and look for clues off the bodies for the lockers. But we also need to find out who's locked. Somebody's locked in here and we don't have a key. So we need to do that. Oh, hang on a second.
Someone was dragged to the door of the storeroom. The rain hasn't yet removed the prints, thus they must be quite recent.
But we've got no magnifying glass or anything. So I think there are quite a few clues around that we haven't even... Aha! That we haven't even come across yet. I still say it's the game that's dodgy.
Open.
Right, so we're going to find more clues here, look.
This may prove to be useful.
Okay, alright.
This may prove to be useful. This may prove to be useful.
Yeah, there's quite a few clues that we've got to find. There is a lot to do.
This may prove to be useful.
Okay. Got quite a bit out of this room. We have got quite a bit out of here. Right, so I don't think we can go in any other door. Texturing on this game. So bad. Try mix. You guys can't wait. Well, that's a nutcracker. Straight away. That's for cracking nuts. Small cake mould. We've got string. And we've got cartridge. Now, do we have to use... Oh, hang on. No. No. Oh! So we've got gunpowder out of that, which I think we have to put in here. No, that don't go in there. What's... Ah! We can... I think we might be able to blow some of those locks off, you know. I think that's what this is about. So if we go to the green paint, we might be able to blow the lock off. Don't know what that would be for. Oh, waxed dolly. Damn Whiteley. How are you? Oh dear. I just want to do something. Oh, I can't. Got it turned off. Yeah. Yeah, I would say so, Duke. I'm fine. Well, I'm coughing now. You've come into the channel, but I'm fine other than that. Bear with me. Let me just get a drink. Thank you. Okay, so we'll stick with... We do need to find out who Johnson is. We've cleared that room out. I don't need that, to be honest. I want to get rid of that. No, I don't want that because I might use it for the wrong thing. Right, so I think what we need to do is search this whole area first now. So we've... Just check where we can and can't go. Right, so there's only a few rooms here. We can't get in there because that's locked. Can't get in there either. These doors don't open. That's the one where I can't be bothered to go in because it's too much trouble. But nothing, we've checked everything around here that I'm aware of. Yeah. Although, what was there was something here, wasn't there? Roller skates.
Certainly a gift for a child.
Roller skates.
We can't take them, so why is it... Again, it's something else that's not turning green.
Certainly a gift for a child.
Roller skates.
Don't get that one. Right, so we're going to have to go back in here and... I don't know if we're going to be able to take all these locks off and what the importance is. Johnson, yes, because he's got a duplicate key, so we have to work... Originally, I was saying that this one, number one, was Johnson. Because it's Fatty Johnson, isn't it? And it's only because I can see that... I don't know if that marking's relevant. Just that little marking there above the padlock. I don't know what relevance that has, but it's kind of like an ice cream cone or something, which is... We don't think Fatty Johnson's got the green one. We're assuming them two are right. I'm still not sure about Kirkpatrick. But I'm thinking... Kirkpatrick... Oh, right. Yes, that's where the note was. We found a note on the very first one, didn't we? And it was actually addressed to somebody, wasn't it? That was Warder. I'm living this and asking you wouldn't have changed it, right? You and I are not getting along anymore. Right, okay, so this was they've changed lockers. Sergeant, I'm leaving this to ask if you wouldn't want to change lockers with me. So that means Warder Schick, that is the locker then. That's his locker. This is Schick's locker number one. Because he's leaving the note for him to change lockers with him. Now, you would only put a note on that person's locker until you've... Make sense? Make sense? We're getting there. We're getting there, boys. We are getting there, boys. So that is... Chic. Why won't it let me take Johnson away? Yeah. Let's just... Do you know this? Right? So that's his locker. Okay. Go back to that document. But I'll leave this note to ask you if you wouldn't want to change... No, Schick wrote the note. What is this letter? Blah, 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 blah. Change locker with me. You are aware that Summerby and I are not getting along anymore. So that's Warder Schick. So who's Sergeant? So who was the sergeant? So the sergeant is one. Okay, that makes sense. But we need to go... Is the sergeant... Oh, God, this is so confusing. So confusing. I like that. No idea. So I'll leave this as usual. Right, it's got to be in this letter somewhere. As we tend to cross paths during changes of the guard, and he's only 2 lockers over from me. Okay, so he's only 2 lockers over from whoever locker this is. Or maybe the one outside the door who's sleeping. But we can't go back to him. And that was Smith, wasn't it? Because his name wasn't there. Yeah. Right, okay, hold on a sec. You would also be next to Bell. So if this... Oh, hang on. This actually tells you all in what it is. Sergeant. So if this is Warder Schick, it says, if we read it through slowly, Sergeant, I'm leaving this to ask if you wouldn't want to change lockers with me. You are aware that Summerby and I are not getting along anymore, as we tend to cross paths during the changing of the guards, and he has only 2 lockers over from me. He has never stopped provoking me, and I'm worried that it may end badly one day. You would also be next to Bell, whom you said last week you wanted to keep a close eye on. So wherever Bell is, if we've got Bell right, then Warder Schick would be next to him. Now, if we've got that right, we've still got to work out, and it won't be 4. It won't be 4, because we know what 4 is. So that, theoretically, would be that one. Yeah, do you get what I mean now? So that kind of makes sense, don't it? Because you'd be next to Bell. So that, we'll say that's right. Okay. You can still click that. I thought you could only click that if it was right, but it's not giving you a clue either. So we're assuming them two's right. Wallaby, we said it was going to be across from Bell. Kirkpatrick, I'm only going with that one because Kirkpatrick. Irish, Scottish, I don't know. I don't know if it is Irish or O'Shea. Would you say O'Shea was Irish or Scottish? I don't know. So the next one, it mentions Summerby. And it says you would only be 4 away from Summerby or something. It says here, where's Summerby? It says you are aware that Summerby and I are not getting on very well. as we tend to cross paths, where does it say that one? I am lockers, which mean you are aware that someone B and I are not getting on any longer. As we are blah 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 blah, changing the guards during the thing here. Here we go. Look, right here we go. Right, the paths cross during the changing of the guards, and as he's only 2 lockers over from me. So he's only 2 lockers over from me. Two lockers over from me. 1, 2. So Summerby would be here. So Summerby would be there. He's only 2. No. Oh, because we've changed. Right. You've changed your locker there. He's gone 2 lockers. He'd only be 2 lockers over from him. Because he wants to keep an eye on him. Make sense? That kind of makes sense. The way it reads. Because really, whoever the guy that the sergeant saw, he wants to get right away from him, don't he? Just give us more clues. Don't know about this one though, to be honest, because of the green. I can't remember any of these names being mentioned anywhere. Right, okay, so we definitely found a body with green hands. Check the next in the letter. What about the next line in the letter? Document. Lock it over from me, and he never stopped provoking me, and I'm worried that it may end badly one day. You would also be next to Bell, which we've worked that one out. Who you said last week you wanted to keep a close eye on, so we've done that. Thank you very much. Right, there's nothing else. That's got nothing to do with that one. That's that. Guards rotation. I don't think this is irrelevant. This is just telling you what guards were on at what time, I think. That's just a roster. I don't know why. You can't look at the back of this letter or anything. I don't know why that's there, to be fair. There's no other letters telling you anything else. I don't know if the idea is that we find, or do we set fire to this? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Or do we try and break in this one and try something here? Let's just try something.
This door is solid.
Nope.
The lock is rather ancient, and each locker has a different lock. If I want to open one in particular, the chance of finding a key within a reasonable amount of time is almost null. I will have to use force. Blow up the lock, perhaps?
Okay.
Green paint.
So you can't blow the lock up. Mix the powder with the matches. Yeah. Who's the guy outside the door? He said who he was on shift with. I can't speak to him again. No. No, it won't let me mix it. Okay, nice sound effect. Ah! Aha! Aha! There you go. I'll go and do his dialogue before we do this because I can't. Oh, sorry. Right. Sorry. His dialogue. Right. Let's have a look at that dialogue there for the guy that's outside. I wish there was a better way. Right. My locker is 4th on the left next to Bell. Right. So my locker is 4th on the left next to Bell, which is number 4 we worked it out on. Opposite the fellow who is on duty with me. Wallaby, he's explained that one. It's close to the entrance at the back of Dirty Flint. close to the entrance at the back of Dirty Flint. No, but his dialogue. That was his. Maybe that's the locker with the dirt on the floor. Yeah, but that is his. Hold on a second. Hold on. I'm trying to answer all these because that's all the dialogue for that at the moment, you see. That's all there is. Flint is far right then. We'll come back. Keep that one there. We'll come back to that one. Who else speaks to order? Patty Johnson has a locket. Right, this is... Yeah, he's Yeoman. So he's Yeoman anyway, the guy that's on the floor. He's Yeoman. But it doesn't give full names. It just gives surnames. So there's no conversation with that. So let me just look at it. Where is your locker on those orders? Right, because he did ask him. He did ask him. So Hickman is 4 at the top. Right, how are you warder? Ah, right, so thank you, right. So he's Hickman, so you're saying Hickman's number 4. We might as well work on this as we do it. I'm just moving him around. So Hickman, oh, that's why you can't move it. Once you've locked him in. Once you've locked him in, you can't move him. So Hickman's number 4. We need to work out where Bell is. So that means Bell is going to be... Right, Bell's 4. Next to Stick, that's right. And he's 2 from Stick. Right, okay, all right. So if we lock those in, we'll lock them in. Okay. Summerby, I'm going to lock that one in. Now, he mentioned that he was... He mentioned that he was... Bum, 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 bum. We know about the chef. Must have had time until then. The storeroom is locked in. Smith, hang on. Smith and the cook. But he's out. Who else speaks warder? Fatty Johnson has a locker. A duplicate which he stole. Which is Johnson's locker? Where is it in the locker room? I don't know. I never pass it. Where is your locker and those of the warders that you get? Right, my locker is the 4th, which is right. On the timetable, is Hickman and Johnson on duty? Johnson's on duty. Monday, noon. What's that? Is that 13? Anyway, 1:30 or something at 3 p.m. Where's John? Johnson? No. Well, they're not on duty together, let's put it that way. So it sits opposite 4. So which one we're saying? Johnson sits opposite Hickman. Is that what you're saying? Johnson sits opposite Hickman. No, remember. It only shows surnames. No, Sills, okay. Opposite Hickman, did we say? I don't know about that one then. Opposite. Opposite is that way, not next to it. Opposite. Flint is 9. Yeah, because hold on a second, opposite. Yeah, Sills is opposite. Hang on, Sills is opposite 4. That's right, 13. And Flint, and you think Flint is 9. Okay. Where's your locker at? We've done that one then. So we've got here close to the entrance and at the back of Dirty Flint. Back of Dirty Flint. His locker stinks and nobody wants to be next to him. I believe that it's time to sleep pills. It's time sleeping pills has once its effects. He's in deep sleep and blah 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 blah. So he ain't gonna do that. Right. I'm trying to. You see, this one kind of gets me because it says Wallaby or Willoughby's is close to the entrance. At the back is Dirty Flint. So close to the entrance would either be 1 or 16. So you're looking there, aren't you? That's the entrance. And at the back, yeah. And at the back is Dirty Flint, which would make sense on that one. Yeah. But that kind of makes sense then. I still think Kirkpatrick is the green guy. I wouldn't say that was near the entrance, though. Oh, dear. I wouldn't say that was near the entrance, personally. Because I think we may have to blow that one up. That's what I'm thinking. I don't know anything about... So my assumption could be right with Kirkpatrick being Scott's in him. Try mix more with the items. Don't know if that's going to help, but we'll have a go. And blow. you just want to see an explosion, don't you? That's what it is. Right, so that. Oh. And then that don't go there. That don't go there. So what's that done? Cape mold with a string. Oh, that's got thingy lining on it. Right, okay. Let's just highlight this at the moment because it's not... That's given us a bomb. I'm going to go for the green door, to be honest. At the green door.
Green paint. This door is solid.
Oh,
the lock is
come
rather
on.
ancient, and each locker has a different lock. If I want to open one in particular, the chance of finding a key within a reasonable amount of time is almost null.
Or do we actually use it on that locker room
perhaps?
door? I don't think we use it on these, you know. We could actually use it on the door outside. It could actually be used on one of these doors that we can't actually get in. That's what I'm thinking. And it could be that one.
Closed.
Right, well it won't let me... Hang on a second. Hang on a sec. No, there's no interact button on this.
Closed.
You can only click and it'll...
Someone was dragged to the door of the storeroom. The rain hasn't yet removed the prints, thus they must be quite recent.
There's a lot of clues around, to be honest, that I think I'm missing. Done that one, we've done that, we've done that, we've done that. I think we're looking for another body, you know. I honestly think we're looking for another body. And that body is going to be in that storeroom there. I think this... I don't know if you set fire to that either.
It's typical Scottish material. There is a kilt inside this locker. It's typical Scottish material.
Yeah, it doesn't
There is
use
a kilt
any of
inside
the...
this locker. This door is solid.
Yeah,
The
it's
lock
not
is
using any of those things that I've created. So I think they're for something else. I think we just need to get through this, to be honest, guys. I think we just need to get through this. Somehow we just need to get through this. Because it's not giving me anything. Yeah, we need more. I kind of feel we need more clues, but then I can't go anywhere. Right, kids. When I go on this, I just want to get that out the way because I don't want to use that on the wrong thing. What I don't want to do. Now, I'm going to try and run around and see if we can just check everywhere because I'm kind of thinking, are there no bodies anywhere else? Oh, here we go. Look, I knew there was a shortcut that I'd missed out. Right, so let's just check and see if there's any other, because we know we've got the, where's that rope that is come? When we came in, there was a rope panned across somewhere, didn't we? Oh, hold on. Hold on. Did we not have the balloon? Right, we had the balloon, didn't we, to cut the rope down? Yeah, we had the balloon. Right, we need to just retrace the steps. When we actually came in, there was a rope stretched across some. Here it is. Right, there was a rope stretched across here. And we had to do something. We found some balloons. What happened to that? We found some balloons, didn't we? Yeah, in that room there were some balloons. Yes, I remember. Right, we need to just go back and retrace our steps a little bit. Just a little bit. I'm sure we found some balloons. There was something about balloons somewhere. I know there was.
This lamp has a funny shape. I am taking it.
There was definitely something about balloons somewhere. Now, we didn't do...
Certainly a gift for a child.
We didn't
Roller
do
skates.
anything after that, did we? I know that for definite. We did nothing after that. And I believe... So... Well, that's weird, because I can remember us doing something. We did something here, didn't we? Around... Yeah, we did something around here about the balloon. I'm sure we did.
I found it. I will make 2 hot air balloons.
I must
Right.
burn the rope that Lupin strung between the jewel
We
house
read
and
the
the
book.
exterior. Otherwise, he will escape that way. Quickly, time is pressing.
Right, let's have a look what he's going to do here. Let's highlight that one and see what happens.
This rope is very high. Without the keychain, I cannot get up to the ramparts, and scaling the wall in this rain will prove too hazardous. I will have to wing something towards the rope. Something that can cut it or burn it, perhaps.
We've got to somehow connect that with something and light it. So that would have to go on that, wouldn't it? Or that would go on that. I wish it would just... I don't get, because what he's got to do is he's got to burn that, heat this, which makes that rise. How do I manage to get that going? Don't get it.
I must burn the rope that Lupin strung between the jewel house and the exterior. Otherwise, he will escape that way. Quickly, time is pressing.
I'm going to go up the stairs, but I want to read that dialogue again. I think that's going to be the idea, you know. Because you can't get up here.
I must burn the rope that Lupin strung between the jewel house and the exterior. Otherwise, he will escape that way. Quickly, time is pressing.
Right, all it says he needs to burn this rope. But I can't get in here. I think that we either get in there somehow. Yeah, because I got a feeling that if we get in there, we go across here. Can't go up there, that doesn't go anywhere. See, that goes nowhere. He's not talking to us again. So I'm just lost around this this puzzle thing, to be honest. I'm just lost completely in the sense that if it was some sort of a riddle that we could work out, that's fine. I mean, I can play around with them. I don't mind that. But it's just these. I'm just thinking... I can't remember who... Just can't remember who the guard was at first. I'm just pouring them in now at the moment just to fill it up. I've got no idea. Because it doesn't... It tells you nothing. I know we're only looking for one particular locker that we can actually blow up. But it tells you nothing. The game just gives you no clue. It gives you it just gives you nothing. You know, like if you get stuck on something, it kind of gives you a little hint, and you know you're wrong, you're right, just to keep you going. It gives you nothing. We've read all the dialogue. That's old, right? So we've read the dialogue over and over again, and I'm kind of just thinking. The rotor's in documents. Yeah, the rotor's here in documents. So Kirkpatrick and Schick. Summerby and O'Shea. I'm going to try and go with... So Summerby and O'Shea. But we know Flint's at the back though, don't we? Because that would just be too simple to do it that way. Kirkpatrick, Schick, they don't work. Kirkpatrick and let's just check that one. Kirkpatrick. See, we've got Kirkpatrick here and Jones above. It just gives you nothing. It doesn't say whether you have to... It's because there's nothing here. It doesn't say whether you have to find any more bodies. It just says, look at the clues that are relevant. Which the clues that are relevant... Stool, tartan... what's the letter from more? Tartan, you've got, and then you've got where the letter was. Documents, that'll be under. Oh, sorry. I did actually see that. Letter from More Yeoman. Dearest cousin Sarah, I promised to write you during the first week posted to the Hour of London. I'm waiting for you to promise you. And I wish that was a lot larger. Incredible rooms and some difficult things. The food is awful. So he's a night, it says, I'm on night duty guard with some of the others. And we have a guard time on, what? We have a grand time on our rounds. Oh, hang on. The only Scottish in the barracks. More. Hold on a second. So Yeoman, letter from R.M. Yeoman, Moore is the only Scottishman in the barracks. There we go. So there, right, okay, all right. So Moore is the only Scottishman in the barracks. How do I get that one off now? Oh, come on, game. Ay, ay, ay. Right, we know that's not right then. How can I put that somewhere? Oh, there we go. More. Right. So we know that's right now then, don't we? Because he's the only Scottishman in the barracks. So Bell was supposed to be opposite. What do we have about Kirkpatrick, or did we just work that one out? I didn't leave Smurby and Engine of the Gods and the lockers for me. Providing is so worried about that, so I'm just worried about what we got here with Kirkpatrick. You are aware that Smurby and I are not getting along. As we tend to cross paths during the changing of the guards, and he's only 2 lockers over from me, and I'm never bothered me with. I'm worried that I may end badly, and one day he would also be next to Bell. Two lockers over from me. If that one's correct, he's only 2 lockers over from him. So we've got him 1, 2. He's only 2 lockers over from him. Not opposite, over. But which way? Which way though? Left or right? Who did it say that was opposite Bell, though? It actually did say that somebody was opposite Bell, didn't it? There we go, look. Yeah, I'm just trying to work it out now. The locker. Right, so my locker, this is Yeoman, okay? Oh, hold on a second. Hold on then, because we now know that Yeoman is more, don't we? We've got that. Mr. Rap Turner, we know this now.
You ready?
We do know that, so we'll have a look at that one. We'll just have a look at that in a minute. Right, okay, alright. No, I'm not, Mr. Comey. Don't even start on me. We're trying to sort this thing out. So, okay, right, so. We know that Yeoman is more. So straight away it says, my locker is the 4th on the left. Okay? We need to check that. See, that's what I don't get. He's the only Scottishman. The clue is there. Yet this reads... Yet, why does it not stay where you've left it? This reads... My locket is the fourth on the left next to Bell. And the new... I don't get that one. Opposite the fellow who is on duty with me. Oh, hold on. I'm reading this wrong. So, hold on a second. Hold on. So, Bell. Right. Next to Bell. Opposite the new fellow who's on with me. Document. Guards rota. So, I'm trying not to put any more spanners in the work. So, more. See, the rota, it's kind of confusing because that means that law probably could have been opposite more. But it says Willoughby is opposite Bell. Let's just take these off, because if I don't take those off, I can't move them around. Once we've locked them in, then... Oh dear, this is not easy. This is not easy. This is not easy. And I'm like, do you know what? I'm like thinking, should I Google it? I'm thinking, should I just Google this and get it out of the way? I'm probably reading it wrong, looking too much into it, and all the answers theoretically are there, and they're all there. Because if you go through this letter that we've just gone back through, it lets you know that he is. It says here that. Come on, here we go. Look. Oh no, hold on a minute. As the same as law. I don't know. You see, because it's so law, the only Scotsman in the barrack, we can hardly understand a word he says. So it's Law who's the only Scotsman. Told you I'm reading it wrong. Right, so Law's the only Scotsman. We've got that one right. We know that. So let's go back to... I just want to get on... The dearest cousin, promise to write you my first post to the... Robert Moore. Okay. Oh, here we go. Look, there's more here as well. Look at that. Where do we get to? The only Scotsman. But this is telling you a lot. This is telling you a lot more than the actual thing there. He always being bombarded by the others, ending up at the worst shifts and doing the worst duties in the worst places. March tries to defend him as much as he can, but Ludlow always says it's not a problem. So Ludlow says it's not a problem and he puts up with it. Shares my rooms with his wonder by the name of Jones. We follow ability from mine, and let's see. Okay, hold on. Something about the cloakroom. Jones is short. So Jones is short. Let me just check this one a minute. I've got one about O'Shea as well. So we've got Jones is short, right? There was something about the locker room. Completely different from mine. It also comes across the Viking in the cloakroom. Accesses. Right, okay, much right. So, aha! As Sergeant O'Shea doesn't like gossip. So the sergeant is O'Shea. On my next leave, perhaps we could take it an air flight. I'm sending along a handbill. Prizes of the beauty of London to see from the sky. Okay, right. So the sergeant is O'Shea, which was locker number 1, which makes sense where we found the note. So now we go back to the report. Where do we go? Dialogue. No, where's that letter? The other letter. Right, so Sergeant, so that's O'Shea. I'm leaving this to ask you if you want to change locker. So we know that's locker 1 with me. You are aware that Summerby and I are not getting along anymore, as we tend to cross paths during the changing of the guards, and he's only 2 lockers over from me. Jones needs the chair place. Okay. So O'Shea, letters, Hickman. 2 lockers over from me. He never stops provoking me, and I am worried that things will end badly. You would also be next to Bell, whom you said last week would. Pummel party this weekend. Could stream it to maybe. Oh, how are you doing, killer? How is that good lady of yours? So don't forget that the sergeant's moved. No, but the difference is he's asking. I think what I'm doing is he's asking to move, but he hasn't moved. He's asking if he would like him to move. So we can obviously assume he hasn't moved, which is why the letter was there. And who was it that said their locker was only 4 lockers over? Right, okay. My locker. So Yeoman is more, we know that, don't we? My locker, it's the 4th on the left. So that would be more, not Hickman. Make sense? That kind of makes sense, or am I confusing you guys? That would be more. I'm sure it would. That would be more. Why does it say Hickman at the start then? I'm probably getting myself confused, Dolly, because I'm working on surnames and first names, and I'm forgetting a lot of the surnames in that, aren't I? Because I'm trying to work this one out. It would have been nice if they'd just put the full names or whatever, but because I'm trying to work that one out. My locker is the 4th on the left, next to Bell. Okay. But we've taken Moore out now, and we don't know where his locker is, but I'm sure we had a clue of where Moore's locker was. I've been on this now for nearly an hour and a half. I don't want to, but I'm gonna get help. I've got to. Because I need to know how close we are, because this is absolute. I get fed up. I get fed up. Can be on this for hours. You have a question mark help in the game. Yeah, but oh, I've got it. It's there in front of me there if I need it. But it gives you, it kind of gives you us the riddles are some. Yeah, I don't. We've done that, and we've done that. Oh, hold on. This is the rope. The impression from the situation comes from the dormitory, and it's a fairly complicated situation. You will need to construct 2 miniature hot air balloons, tie them together, ignite them both. Well, I've got that, and burn the rope. The items you need to do this are scattered around the usual locations in the tower. I will list them below. Helmet, stand, from the weapons room. So there's still a lot of clues for us to find, though, to be honest. I think that's it. Let's get out of this. There's still a lot of clues because we haven't got the helmet. We've done one. We need to create another one. The actual from the weapons room. We can't get in the weapons room. Hold on a second. We could not get in the weapons room. That's the difference. When I went to go upstairs to get into the weapons room, it would not let me get in there.
Closed.
Right. Now, can we can't blow the door off.
Closed. Closed.
Right. It won't let you get in the weapons room. So, if the door's closed, how do I get in there? That's the difference. So we have to complete something else before we can get into the weapons room. Haggis? Oh, there we go then. Okay, so it's Johnson's locker we need to get into. Right, so it's Johnson's locker we need to get into. So let's hope we've got this right. What have we got down for Johnson's? Right, we've got Johnson's locker down as number 10 now. Did I just actually put that there, or did we work that one out? And I would assume that Johnson's locker is going to be the green one, isn't it? So let's try number 10. It will only let this ignite.
This door is solid. This door is solid. The lock is
How
rather
do you
ancient, and each
use-
locker has a different lock. If I want to open one in particular, the chance of finding a key within a reasonable amount of time is almost null. I will have to use force. Blow up the lock, perhaps?
Right. So I've got the gunpowder up there. Yet when I aim it at it, it is not letting me use the gunpowder, so it can't be the right one. Kind of make sense?
This door is solid. The lock...
Yeah. If I go to the one with the green paint on, because it's probably a clue to what.
Green paint. This door is solid.
Yeah, that's all it says.
This door is solid. The lock...
Unless you can't do that until you've got through the rest of the clue. I'm not doing it. It's just taking far too long. can go through the walkthrough. I'm kind of just... I kind of want to and I don't want to, if you get what I mean. Because I keep thinking to myself, I'm going to be on this for ages. Just trying to look through this, and I can't really find anything that's giving me even that little bit of help just to get through this part here, because I'm finding this kind of difficult in a way, because you're trying to remember the whole of the names. You're trying to remember who's here, who's there. And I just can't work out what it actually wants me to do. Because once I've got them in the right order, I think that's the only way you're going to be able to blow these locks. And I still think we're quite close when I look at this. But I just can't work it. I just cannot work it. That's not giving me anything either, so you're lucky, guys, that I can't find anything at the moment. You are so lucky. I'm not ready, not today. I am definitely not ready. We've done half of them. I think we need more clues from somewhere. Yeah, but you're right what you're saying, Duke, and the clues at the moment are very thin. I tell you what, let's just close these down. I don't want to as good as cheat. But the difference I've got is it says helmet stand from the weapons room. I can't get in the weapons room. It doesn't actually go, Moore was the Scottish, wasn't he? No, O'Shea. O'Shea was the Scottish one, can you remember? I thought Moore was the Scottish one, but it wasn't, it was O'Shea. Yeah, it actually came back saying it was O'Shea. Because Moore said, we can't understand the word he's saying at times. So I actually got that wrong. I knew I was reading it wrong at some stage. So we just I'm just gonna right, okay, where are we? Repair the cannon intellect, we did that one. How do I unlock the weapons room? There we go. With Warder Smith's key. Hold on a second. So Warder Smith's key. You will need to rescue and revive him before he will give you. But we got. Did it say anything about rescue and revive him? Warder Smith. Okay, he's in the storeroom. How the hell do we get in the storeroom? I think this is only giving us. What should I do in here? 1 second. Damage the rope. Loot. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Open the lockbox. Johnson's. Tell me which is Johnson's locker. Right. Okay. Here we go. This one. This is an elaborate but sensational puzzle. Yeah. Sensational ain't the friggin' word. Take the known facts. Hold on a second, because the locker with the key from Johnson's locker, right? But it says here, this is what I'm getting at. The locker with the moustache here outside it, and the locker with the green paint on it. These match the features of the two of the guards we met outside, Schick and Kirkpatrick. We know that. We know we got them. So place Schick at locker 6. Oh, here we go, look. Hang on, did we get this? Place Schick at locker 6. Yeah, we got that. Okay, we got that. I'm just looking at what we got. Kirkpatrick at locker 12. Are the certain of the two facts. Now continue to explore truth on the remaining information you have. What? The guard outside the cloakroom will give you additional hints before Lupin's sleeping pill knocks him out, which is given us. It will tell you the Flint's locker is at the back of the room, furthest from the door, which we've done. There, look. Furthest from the door at the back of the room, we went for number 9, so we did that. He will also tell you that his locker is in between those of Bell and the new warder. The frick? Well, if it's in between, we definitely managed to see his hands last time. I'm sure we did. You're probably right. I don't know if I installed a new graphics card since then, but you are right. Hang on a minute. Hold on. I've missed that one now. He will also tell you that his locker is in between those of Bell and the new warder. The new warder is going to be more. So that can't be March. Because he's been sent a letter from his sister or cousin about, so it's going to be Hickman that's in between. Because it says in between Bell and Moore. Right, that and the new warder. I'm thinking that the new warder is Moore. Okay. It's also possible to work out who the new warder is. He left a clue in the dormitory. What the frig? What clue? He left a clue in the dormitory. I love this. We definitely managed to see his... I absolutely love this. Okay. So he left a clue in the dormitory. There is a letter on the table there from the armor. Right, okay, so we are right then. Hang on a second. There is a letter on the table from an R. Moore, and by reading it, you can determine that Moore is the new worker. So I was right. Laura, how are you? So we're right. So we found out that Moore is the new guy. I thought that. So we know that Hickman belongs between Bell and Moore. Ah! You see, we have done most of this. There we go. We know that Hickman is between Bell and Moore. Or Moore and Bell. Oh, God, if they've done it in alphabetical order, then... Otherwise, we just swap these two round. But we know Hickman's in between. At least tick them green. Oh, Ollie. How are you? And we know that Patrick... Oh, we know Flint could be right. I think Flint might be up here somewhere. Right, okay. So we know that Hickman belongs to blah, blah, blah. Right, what else have we got here? He also tells you that the short guard is Jones. We got that. I think we got that one from Duke, didn't we? So we know that Jones is right. Okay. The stepping stool outside locker 6. Thus, proves that Jones is that. Yes, we know that one. God's sake. With these pieces of information, you should be able to place all the other guards. Just remember that Moore, Hicks, and Bell need 3 adjacent lockers, and that Willoughby is close to the entrance than any of the 3 of them on the same side. That's through me. So Willoughby's got to be here. Willoughby's got to be here. It's still not giving me the clues. It's still not just saying. Oh, God, I'm going to read that again. With these pieces of information, you should be able to place all the other guards. Just remember that Moore, Hickman, and Bell, I'm going to change that because they're going Moore. Oh, yeah, Moore, Hickman, and Bell, which is right. So that Moore, Hickman, and Bell need 3 adjacent lockers. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. And that Willoughby is closer, or is close to the entrance than any of the 3 of them on the same side. So that kind of makes sense because we know that O'Shea's there. So it shouldn't matter about the rest then. I think the rest are just red herrings. And the idea is we're only supposed to be doing this so we can find out. The order of the lockers is shown below. Here we go. Woohoo! Hang on. Oh no, hold on. Let's just have a look. Yeah, I think we got it. We got most of it. So we got 1 O'Shea, Willoughby, Moore, Hickman, Bell. Schick. That's wrong. Well, Schick's right. Johnson. Yeah, we got Johnson wrong. That one. Yeah, Johnson's here, guys. Merch was wrong. That was just me throwing him around. Don't do that. Summerby was right. So Summerby was right. Flint. Flint is 9. Flint we got right. Hey, we did all right. Ludlow is 10. Ludlow is 10. Take that away. Merch was... hang on. Ludlow is 10. 11 was Merch.
Elementary.
There we go. So we got most of them right, though. What happens now? Oh, God, all that for that. So we're trying to establish the one locker that we needed to go to, wasn't it? I've just got to read through this again because we're only trying to find one particular locker, aren't we? That's it, one locker. Right, it's Johnson's locker. That's all we need to work out, right? All this just for Johnson's locker, which is number 7. Okay, all right. That was absolutely mind-blowing. Honestly, that was mind-blowing. Okay, here we go, all of a sudden.
I will have enough gunpowder to blast open one locker. I must be sure of which one.
Well, let's put it this way. It's going to be number 7, whatever happens. Ah! Run for your life! What an explosion. Do you know what, guys? You deserve one of these. We stuck with it. We would have. I think I was more concerned about how long this was going to take more than anything. Honestly. Honestly. I was more concerned how long it was going to take.
Open.
Oh, we got a key.
This must be the key to the storeroom.
Right, wonderful. What's that?
This haggis is fresh and supple.
Oh,
Perhaps
yeah.
it is meant for the cook in order to prepare a special dish. Not appetizing, but I'm taking it regardless.
We needed the haggis, didn't we? I just want to check that off. Let's have a look at the haggis. And we've got to make another hot air contraption. Do you know, really, I should have just gone to numbers. I thought it was going to be one of these. But they, like you say, they were just clues. Well, let's just get rid of that. Do not right. Storeroom, here we come.
Closed.
Oh, for God's sake, 50. Use the key. Use the key. Right, so before I go in there, I have got to go to the ladies. This was so exciting for me, I nearly wet myself. You ready? Okay. 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 Right. Okay. Right. Okay. Now, this is it. This is where the fun starts now. We've been in here a few times. I'm just going to check everything because I think the problem we've got with me is I'm either not checking things thoroughly enough, I'm trying my best not to rush through this game as well, to be honest. Now, from what I was reading out, did we need to collect... Oh, we needed to get the key off this guy as well, I think.
Smith looks to be unconscious. Is there a chance of waking him up?
We can chuck a wet haggis in his face. That's all we've got. All I can think of.
Water.
Okay. Oh dear.
That's it. Hickman fell asleep quite gradually, probably under the effect of a strong narcotic. The prints on the ground in front of the storeroom made me think that Smith was knocked out and not drugged. Thus, only a bit of cold water was necessary to awaken him.
All right, Governor.
Smith, wake up. Do you hear me, Smith? It's Holmes.
All right, Governor.
My head. What's going on? What am I doing here? Mr. Holmes? Where is the doctor?
Listen, Smith, pull yourself together and come here. Can you open this grill?
My keychain has disappeared. No, I can't open it. After you came through the other day, the cook insisted on changing the lock. It now needs a key.
Fine. In that case, I'll need your help. We'll need to find a way to get you out of there. Foremost, you must precisely recount the events of the night. And who is the doctor you speak of?
Remember these names, guys.
Early in the afternoon, the few men who were still present in the rampart were taken sick with awful stomach aches. Must have been something in yesterday's meal. I don't digest tomatoes well, so I didn't eat, and I felt fine.
Also, the food was
Our usual
poisoned.
doctor was absent, so I had to call a doctor in the area, Dr. Cernin.
Doctor who?
He hasn't been around for long, but I've
Cernin.
heard good things about him. In examining the first man, he appeared alarmed and insisted on treating them with injections.
Hey, guess what,
He
guys?
checked on all of the
That's
guards and he
Lupin.
treated them all. The last to be treated was Hickman.
Yeah.
The doctor was vexed, as he didn't have enough
love that
medication
word.
to administer a full dose.
They used it
but
back in
he
them
assured
days.
me it would be enough. Afterwards, he asked if we had seen all of the men in the garrison, which was affirmative. He asked me to accompany him to the postern, and I had hardly turned when I felt a sharp pain at the base of my head. I don't remember anything else.
I like the use of that word vexed. What clues, Doctor? Bolsonaro's calling card revealed. We got a calling card, didn't we? What did we get from the calling card? Back to the dialogue. Document. We had a calling card, didn't we? We had a calling card. Arson, look, you. Oh. Yes. Arson.
I am beginning to see. What medication did he administer?
I really don't know. An empty vial fell into a puddle, and I picked it up.
The label is damaged and the water would have washed out any remaining substance.
Thank you, Ollie.
Impossible to tell what it held.
But what are you doing here? Can you explain
Trying
what's
to
going
rescue
on?
you.
I assume that the guards who were watching the crown jewels were also attended to.
Yes, and the only key leading to that room is on my chain.
I must help you out of here. Is there another key to this grill?
The cook has one,
gosh.
but he's out. However, I think I had a spare key to the guardroom maid, and it wasn't on my chain. You might just find something there that will get me out of here, or capture the person responsible for all of this.
Right, so he's passed him the key. The key to the weapons room. Right, we can actually go in the weapons room now. About time.
The lock of
We'll
the
sort
grill
that
has
lot
been
later.
changed.
We'll sort that later. Oh, remember this door was giving us grief last time. Look, you remember? Look, I walked straight through it. Okay. Right, the weapons room. Let's go. The weapons room, I think it's down here. Yeah. Okay. We are in! Yay! Okay, right. Let's have a look. There was a chest that we had to open, if I remember rightly. We had to open a chest or something. We've still got to find...
This
Yeah.
dish is empty, but might work. This liquid has a strong smell. Certainly a petrol derivative to lubricate or clean metal.
We've got to
There
make...
isn't much left, just enough to moisten a rag.
Oh, please, 50, stop it.
Perhaps I would be able to find something useful in this case, but it is locked.
Oh, everything's bloody locked. Oh, here we go. What's that?
This helmet stand is quite singular, sturdy and very light.
Can we... Oh, God, guys, can you remember when we were doing this one? Oh, that was a challenge as well. There's nothing on here. I'm not going to go back through when we were trying to catch them bleeding blackbirds. Oh, here we go, look.
This served to store the exact quantity of powder necessary to load the cannon.
Oh, okay.
The interior diameter of this cannon is approximately 2.5 inches.
Why is that important? Have a look. Why is that important? Oh, we've got to make a bomb or something, haven't we? No. Right, okay. We've got to make another kind of something. We've got to make something like this so that we can get it up to the rope, if I remember rightly. I don't know about... Right, let's do that one instead. Ah, there we go. So we've made another one there. I don't know. We don't need the rope, so that can go there. So we've got two now. I don't know if the basin goes anywhere with that one. Ah, there we go, look. So that would go on the bottom of that one, I think.
Now I must
There
find
we
some
go.
fuel for my hot air balloons.
Right, what did he say? Find some fuel. Which is going to go in that. I don't know about that. I'm just seeing if there's anything else these things are going to... No, right, okay. So, mix the oil and the glass. We haven't got no oil yet though, have we? We've got to try and find that. We don't, from what I'm aware, I don't have... Oh, we do. No, it don't mix. It doesn't mix. Look. Yeah, that don't mix. Thanks, Ollie. It don't mix, that don't. I think we're going to have to put the oil... Oh, hold on. I thought the oil would have gone... No, they don't mix. Because the oil would have gone in there to burn to make those rise. So I think we've got to find something in here. That says oil. That don't mix. Nothing mixed. I'm trying everything, look, guys. But it don't mix. Let's go back to the dialogue again and find out. That's the cannon stuff. That's not going to work. Right. What do we need to find now? That's locked. Oil, 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 oil. We need to find some...
It's the door of the Queen's jewel house, and it is quite solid. Was that the sound of a saw from behind the door? Lupin could be finished in his work any moment. I must make haste.
So, do you think that... Oh, a key.
Look, this warder must have lost this key in falling. What could it be for? If I am to believe the tag on his uniform, this warder is called Summerby. Apparently he was also taken care of by the doctor, Dr. Lupin.
So, will that key open this door?
It's the door
No.
of the Queen's jewel...
The box, okay. Wonderful.
This may prove to be useful. This may prove to be useful.
Right, let's have a look what we can... Screwdriver. File. I'm just into this. Let's get these things made up straight away. So, just thinking about we didn't go anywhere and see anything where we needed to use. What? Okay, that's broken.
It's the door of the Queen's jewel house, and it is quite solid. Was that the sound of a saw from behind the door? Lupin could be finished in his work any moment. I must make haste.
So, right. There's nothing else I can...
It's the door of the Queen's jewel...
No. What are we missing here now? That door is completely broken. Head towards the jewel room door at the end of the left, right, which we've done. The fallen guard here, some would be maybe have the key. We've got the key. Unlock the box. Right, so we've unlocked the box. What to make of it? The helmet stand. Right, we've got the helmet stand in the weapons room. Higgins and Johnson's locker. Alright, so the item you need to do this is scattered around the usual locations of the tower. List them below. So Higgins, we've done that one. Well, I've tried to do that. The wax doll from the cooking lodge. Right, I thought we did this. Yeah, we've done that to make these. You need fuel for the balloons. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to work out now. I know we need the fuel, but where am I going to get the fuel from? It's where to get the fuel from that I'm struggling with at the moment. The wax doll we've done. Dash from the weapons room. Right. String from the cook. We've got that. Cake mold from the... We've done that. Small piece of wood from the weapons room. Oil from the weapons room. Right. Scarf from Smith. Use the helmet stand, which is Higgins, and then the Lumpus' wax doll to create a balloon. Then tie that. We've done that. Oh, we've got to tie them both together with a rope. Did you pick up the wood? I'm sure I went to click on everything in that, you know. Honestly, I'm sure I did. I'm sure I did. It would only let me pick certain things up. There's no more rope. Oh, come on, game. I went in here and I clicked on everything I could click on. This is the weapons room. I clicked on everything I could click on. There is no more rope. This is the weapons room. Fireplace. No, we're looking for oil. Hang on, we're looking for oil. Everything lights up that you can actually use, or let's get rid of that so it's not messing around with anything. Everything lights up that you can use. Okay, so oil. We got the helmet.
The interior diameter of this cannon is...
Because we've made that, I think that what it was telling us in here was how to make that balloon. Research solutions from the dormitory and the Pokemon solutions, right? You will need to construct 2 miniature hot air balloons, which we've done. And it says tie them together, ignite them both, and send them up to the rope to burn it. So we've put them both together. Now, I think what we haven't done is that. We can't put them together because I think we need more rope. There's still more clues that we've got to find, I think. There's a lot more clues that we've got to find. So we've done that, right. The items that you need to do this, scattered around the usual locations in the tower. I will list them below. Right, so the helmet stand from the weapons room we've got. Higgins. Sorry, yeah. Haggis. We've done the haggis from Johnson's locker. Lump shard from the dormitory. Yeah, but we had the scarf. I don't remember losing the scarf though, Duke. Because I'm sure the scarf... I'm sure we used the scarf to make this one. Yeah, we used the scarf to make that one. It's a scarf that's around it there, look. We used the scarf to make that. Because we couldn't use the helmet, it's too heavy. The wax dolly scarf from the cooking lodge. We got that. We actually picked that up. Dish. We used the dish. String. Right, so we may have used string from the cooking. From the cook's lodgings. Which was in... Ah, we didn't go. Did we not go upstairs? Cake mould. We used the cake mould. Small piece of wood from the weapons room. So we're only looking for a small piece of wood and oil. And then it says scarf from Smith. Wow. I'm sure otherwise we wouldn't be able to make that. I have to do that. We wouldn't be able to make that one. I thought that was haggis. Haggis. It was haggis, you're right. But what happened to the cloth? Right. So we need to find which one was Smith.
If I am to believe the tag on his
Right, that's Lupin. Right, we need to find another body. We need to find another body. He's not giving us anything. Sure, we got a small piece of wood.
Certainly a gift for a child.
Roller skates.
We can't pick that up. There's nothing else in there. Small piece of wood. We search everywhere, guys. Small piece of wood. Come on! Jimmy, how are you, matey? There was nothing else in here, was there, that I'm aware of? We picked everything out of that locker. There was nothing else around here as well. Okay. Kind of trying to... More piece of wood. Rope. No rope, no rope, no rope. You see, that's where I think we've got to get it from. That probably will be the small piece of rope that we need. Try use the file to... Oh, okay. Okay. We'll use the file.
The lock of the grill has been changed, and I can no longer open it.
Screwdriver.
The lock of the
No.
grill has been changed.
No.
Get me out of here, Holmes.
Can we not give him something in there? There's nothing in there that I can see. He's not telling us anything. Right, okay. So, who was the other guy that was laid out by... Just have a look where I am. This guy here. There was another guy laid out. There's something I've missed. A vital part that I've missed. There's a vital part that I've missed somehow. Because we've made the 2 balloons. I don't know if we have to go back to where the rope's been strung across the 2 platforms. Nothing here, and there's nothing
This
there.
sidearm was submerged in water.
So, the only thing I can suggest is that where the rope is going across from the 2 platforms under this bridge, we've got to do something there. Because I don't understand how... When I looked inside that little box that we opened with the key...
I must burn the rope that Lupin strung between the jewel house and the exterior.
But it's not-
Otherwise, he will escape that way.
It's not allowing me...
Time is pressing.
But it's not allowing me to do anything else. I can't put them 2 together. It says... Theoretically, that's got oil in it. It's got 4 ounces of oil in it. But it's not allowing me to mix any of this. That I think we're going to use to go into the cannon, to be honest. That won't connect to that. So we've got the cake mould. It's that, the small piece of wood from the weapons room. And the oil from the weapons room, but we haven't got the wood. We need wood and oil from somewhere. Yeah, it's the weapons room, which is that one. Let's make sure this is right. The weapons room. Okay, so I've missed something up here. I don't know how. Just get rid of that. Somehow I've missed something around here. Right, let's just slow this down a little bit. Have a look what we can do. See that? There is the small piece of wood. But it's not allowing me to pick it up. And I think I get the cloth as well. Now, I can only click to pick something up. Do I not... Do I not need to use this to smash something? Try that. I can't work out what I'm supposed to use. Oh, hold on. See, even on this, that just gives me that. I can only use so I can't pick anything else up from inside this box at all. Nothing at all. So you're right. There's no rope anywhere that I can see. Wood in the corner. Oh, come on, game.
Small, dry pieces of wood.
Right. So we need to look around now and see if we can get some rope from somewhere. Are there any curtains or drapes anywhere? Let's just see what we can do with that now. Right, so. Don't go in there. That don't go on there. Ah! Right, so them two have been filled up now. Now does the oil go in it? No. I'm trying now. I hate the delay. They don't go together. We need to find that one piece, the rope. Yeah, but we can't get in. We can't get in that room. Kevlar, how are you? How are you doing, sir? We can't get in that room. That's what we can't do at the moment. It's got to be in here. We've got to find rope in here because that's what it's telling us to get it from. So somewhere there is some rope that we are not seeing. Cabin fever. Whoa! Oil is the brown one. Oh. Do you know what? I'm so sick, aren't I? I think there's something wrong with 50. Right, so we've got the oil. Oil is the brown one. That's fine. Thank you for that, Ollie, again. That is cannon cartridge. So now that is hot air balloon ready to use. But we need to put them together. Not the clear bottle. Thank you. I'm sure I was using both, but I think it's the order that you do it. I think I was trying to get the oil out of that one into that one, but not thinking to drop it into them too. So does that mean that oil from the weapons room? Okay. So we've done them two now. Scarf from Smith. Who was Smith? Which one was Smith? We need to break that guy up from this. Yeah, we need to find the key to the cell. Kevlar. I am Mr. Smith. Wonderful. Right. So, okay then. All right. So we've got that bit. We've got that bit sorted, which is great. Wonderful. Now, if the scarf is on Mr. Smith, we need to find out how to get into there. Use the helmet stand with the haggis and then the lampshade. Oh, the helmet stand. So somehow I've got to...
Magnificent articulated armor. All of the pieces are detachable, even the greaves.
Right. All the pieces are detachable. Screwdriver.
Magnificent articulated
come
armor.
on!
All of the pieces are detachable, even the greaves.
What if they're all detachable, why aren't we picking them up? Why are we not picking them up? Stop it. Stop it. All of them are detachable. So you just use a screwdriver. I can't help tonight, sir. I'm a spectator. Kevlar, I'm just glad that you're here, matey. That's all. You already did take the helmet. Yeah, I know I've took the helmet, but it keeps saying all the pieces are detachable. So I'm assuming we could use something from there because we only need. So we just need. We need his scarf. So once we've got his scarf, Then we can read this part out before I go to the last part. I'm going to wait until I've got the scarf. So we've got the screwdriver and the file, and we still can't get into that room. So what is it? How do I move the cannon into place? I prepare the cannon to let me into the jewel room, which is where we think Lupin is. At this point, Smith will be waiting for you at the top of the wooden stairs. So we've got to get Smith out of the storeroom. If that's what it is, we've got to get Smith out of the storeroom. So we are here. Yeah, we're here. That's right. We've done this now. We've done all this. I can only go down to 14. Right. And we're here. So it's just that part that we haven't got. Scarf from Smith. He can pass us that scarf though, can't he, to be honest? Even though he's locked in, he can still pass that scarf to us. So we've got to somehow coax him into passing us that scarf. That's what we've got to do. He's not playing ball, is our man. Where was he again? In the storeroom. He's not playing ball with us. Whether I've got to aim and look at that scarf. Do you know, really, you could tear the ribbon off this bloody thing. That's what makes me laugh. I mean, I was ignoring opening that door. So right, let's have a chat with him.
Get me out of here, Holmes.
So how do I then get him now to give us that scarf that's on the floor there? Because that's what we need. How do I get him to do that? You know something? Somehow this has got to
The lock of the grill has been changed, and I can
give
no longer
him
open
money
it.
or food. Anything. A screwdriver you'd be able to...
The lock of the grill has been changed, and I can no longer open it.
Has that got gunpowder in it? Cannon cartridge. Oh.
The lock of the grill has
No.
been changed, and I can no longer open it.
Nothing I do. Nothing I do. Did you not see me do this?
The lock of the grill has been changed, and I can no longer open it.
So when I've got the symbol, in the top corner over there, that's what I'm using. What you get to do, I'll help. I've stood by long enough. No, Kevlar. Back off. Just for a minute. You should have been in. To be honest and truthfully, you should have been in when we were trying to do the lockers. You would have absolutely gone crazy. So I'm using the file. That's not working. I'm then going to try the screwdriver. Right? When you've got it like that and you press it, who did he say has the key to this door? Do you know what, guys? Cannot remember. Yeah, it is Smith. Right, let's have a look. He gave the screwdriver. You think I'm aiming at the wrong place? Let me just look at this then, and I'll try at the hinges. We'll try and do it at the hinges rather than the lock. I just want to work out what was asked before. Right, here. The cook has one, but he's out. However, I think I had a spare key to the guard room maid. And it wasn't my thing. You might just find something there that will get you out of here or capture the person responsible for all this. They're the roller skates. I think the roller skates are going to come in handy. At this point, I'd fill the bottle with gas and a wick, light it and toss it into the cellar. That's not good. Did you go to the cook's house? That's where we are now. Oh, the cook's house. Oh, I remember. Yes, there was a flat, wasn't there? Yeah, he's, I think it was just the other door. Private lodgings. Yeah, it was this one, isn't it? Aha! No, we went here. We've been in here. We've been in here. And picked everything up. We came in here earlier, didn't we, guys? Cleaned the place out. Yeah, we cleaned the place out, if I remember rightly. Yeah. Can't get in those doors. Can't get in that door. Yeah, we came in here and cleaned the place out. Right, is there anything else? No. Yeah, we did. We went in there and cleaned the place out. I was kind of getting somewhere on here. What about Johnson's locker? We've got Johnson's locker. We opened that. Go to the guard's room. We went in the guard's room. There was nothing in there. Let me just go back here again. We went in the guard room. Can you remember? And there was only the roller skates. So another key to this grill. It's only the cook that has one, but he's out. However, I think I had a spare key in the guard room made, and it wasn't on my chain. You might just find something there that will get me out of here quicker. Right, so, okay, all right, okay. It's all pointing to go back to the guard room, isn't it? It's all pointing to go back to the guard room. Dormitory. Well, it's a dormitory, although they call it the guard room, isn't it? It's got to be this.
This may prove to be
Oh,
useful.
for God's sake! I knew the roller skates again. So if you don't do it in the right, format, the game's playing around with you. Right, what we got? But I don't know how the roller skate. It might be buckshot. I'm just playing around with these at the moment because I think it could be buckshot, you know. Oh, hold on a second. Cannonball. No, that don't work. Oh, I love the sound of these when you put them back. Tell you ought to put some of these in Journey of Life. Right, so let's. Right. You see, cloth. You see, I'm seeing things that might be interesting, like the cloth there. Oh, we've got to put those in the cannonball. Yeah, we've got to put them in the cannon. Did you get the mold from the apartment and the nutcracker? Yes, we. Stop reading Google. Kevlar, get off Google. Now you've given yourself away. Get off Google, sir. Get off! I'm not on Google. I'll tell you you're on Google. He's already passed it. No, he's not. He's not that good. I'm just trying to find out where you are. You're not that good, mate. I'm telling you now. Okay, look, we did all that. If you look at the next stage from the locker room, Lupin's got a rope going right the way across two buildings, and we're trying to make. We've got the two hot air contraptions that we're going to light and send up to cut the rope so he can't escape. At the moment, what we've got to do is, I think we're supposed to do this first before we let the cannon off so that he can't escape. But according to what this is saying to us, use the helmet stand. You see, it says use the helmet stand, and I haven't got the helmet stand. With the haggis, which we've already got the haggis and the... So we've created this. We've created the balloons. Tie string to both of the dishes, which we haven't done. Try string to both dishes, cake mold, and attach it to the basket. Now add wood and oil, which we've done. Then tie them together with the scarf. So we just need the scarf. We've just got to get the scarf. How is it that we haven't got the scarf? How is it we haven't got the scarf already? I want to click on it to go to the next one, but you know what, let's do it. Unleash the completed contraption on the rope near the bloody tower, and it will weaken enough for Lupin to escape. Okay, right. Give the file to Smith. We get what? Do you know, if I do that and that works, I'm telling you now, I'll be annoyed. Give the file to Smith. Say that enter the locked jewel house will take... Right, okay, that kind of makes sense, but it's annoying. Because even when I was speaking to him... right? He didn't mention or say anything about... Holmes, you've got a screwdriver. Could I borrow that, please? Yeah, it's just the scarf that we need now. We get the scarf. We complete the level. Right. Smith, hear me out here. Right, we go for screwdriver.
Get me out of here, Holmes.
See, he won't take it. We go.
Take this file. It's
Right,
all
it's
I
the
could
file.
find. Is there any way to enter the jewel house without a key?
It's too particular
No,
for me.
Not without a cannon, at least.
In that case, I'll have to find one.
You are kidding, I'm sure.
I would not trifle with such a serious matter as
Have you
this.
got the scarf?
The munitions are found in the armoury at the top of the staircase heading to the White Tower. The central
Leave me
tower.
alone, you.
Apart from the one on my keychain, the other key is found in one of the service buildings.
Panda
It will be
Bling.
far too
I love that
complicated
name.
to tell you how to locate
I
it.
do like that. Panda Bling.
Quick,
Thank you
release
very,
yourself
very
as
much
quickly as
for that
possible.
post,
Go
sir.
find the key and open the door of the armory for me. I will
Thank you,
join you there.
thank you, and
Is that
thank
your
you
scarf
again.
over there? Can you please pass it to me?
My daughter just finished knitting it.
She should start knitting another, because before entering the jewel house, I must block Lupin's retreat.
Good evening, sir. I am doing absolutely fine and trying to keep safe, sir. Hope you are doing the same. Right, look at this. That's going to take him forever.
I'm almost finished filing the grill, Holmes.
What?
But phew, it's hard.
Don't lose heart, Smith. The lock of the grill has been changed, and I can no longer open it.
Right, so I think we've got to go and shoot the cannon. And he's... Oh, did we get the rope? Yes, we've got it. Right, okay, so now we're supposed to go...
I must release my
Right,
hot air balloons in
wonderful.
precise order.
Hey, boys. In precise order. We have to go back to the rope, boys. We go back to the rope. Why is he falling in the middle of the board? No. Don't, Duke. Don't make it any more difficult than what it is. Don't do it. Right, okay, here we go. Ready?
I must burn the rope that Lupin strung between the jewel house and the exterior. Otherwise, he will escape that way. Quickly, time is pressing.
Right, let's do this first. You know, Are they not lit? Friggin' things.
I will ignite my balloons as soon as I release them. Watch out, they're off.
Oh, here we go. Wow! Hey! Oh, that is amazing. Do you know what? I want a game where we can
The
just
roof must have been
build
somewhat damaged to no
contraptions.
longer be able to support a heavy load. Let's see if Smith has been able to get out and find the key to the arsenal.
Right, so Smith should be waiting for us. Did it not say that Smith will be waiting for us at the... It said something about the top of the stairs. Because I've got to let the cannon off, haven't I? I have to deal with the cannon, and I think the cannon is going to take that. Wheels and screws. I've got a funny feeling that Holmes is going to use that. I don't know. It's not given.
The interior diameter of this cannon is approximately 2.5 inches.
I know. Don't worry, Kevlar. I know I am. I'm using the help a lot on this. I'm so using the help. Right, okay. So we've done that. How do I move the cannon? Tick box at cannon. Yeah. I made one of those science classes when I was at school. Out of Easter eggs foil, it set the ceiling tiles on fire. I'm not telling you, I don't want to spoil that. You need a knife and a gun. Stop it. You're just winding me up now. The cannon is heavy and Holmes cannot move it with his bare hands. It would be easier if it were on wheels. Oh, you piece of junk. Right, okay, so we've got this lot. And...
This cannon is heavy, but I will be able to push it. I will need to find a way to move it to the front of the door of the Queen's Jewel House.
I've just used the bloody...
This cannon is heavy, but I will be able to push it.
Come on,
I will
game.
need to find a way to move it to the front of the door of the Queen's Jewel House.
Well, you're telling me that it can't use the... It says wheels and screw. Right, okay, let's just try that.
This cannon is heavy.
Oh, stop it now. Stop it now. The game's just trolling me deliberately. Literally. Where were there some wheels? I kind of feel... I keep thinking I'm getting there. I'm doing okay. We've got the roller skates because he can sit the frigging back of the cannon on them. I'll give you popcorn time. Can I have... I like mine with the... I like the sweet popcorn. Can you put the sweet popcorn on mine, please, Kevlar? I'm going to sit back and watch you guys. Right, okay.
This cannon is heavy.
No.
This cannon is heavy.
When I was a teen, if you had wheels and you had a good chance of getting... Oh, Jimmy, I've stopped at the right time. I have some toffee popcorn. Yeah, that's lovely, that is. Oh, do you know, you guys? Stop talking about food, please. Please, please, please. Don't talk about food. Wheels. Right, okay. You know what? I might as well just follow this through. Right. What? It would be easier to move it with blah, blah, blah. Did you see the roller skates in the dormitory? Do you know if it tells me create skateboard of sorts using the wheels and axes from them? What? That means I'm going to need wood. We all know how to do it. I'm going to need wood. You can use the screwdriver from the box in the weapons room to remove the skateboard from its wheels. You can use the screwdriver from the box in the weapons room to remove the I've been trying to do that for the past... Right, screwdriver. Okay. Oh, come on, I ain't got a buggy game. Oh, hang on, what was that? No, no, let's move that there. Or already done. I think, well, we've already removed it, so that's already done. Okay, right. Then let's look at the next one. I am going to go, you know what? Now find something to attach the wheels to. There we go. So we've already done it. It's the gin bottle at the upper left. I need to drink. Yeah, I need a drink. Hang on a second. Cheers, boys. Right. Now find something to attach it to. So I'm going to scout around first before we can't drink 50. Oh dear. Wood. Scottish government has banned alcohol. Don't be silly. Don't be. They could never do that. Even though we're on lockdown, they would not do that. What the hell else would you guys do? And I don't mean that in a derogatory kind of way. You have to attach it. I get that one, Ollie. I'd moved from Scotland. I swear it's on my life they have banned alcohol. Check it out. That is, honestly, I think that is crazy. I got a Scottish and Irish drinking song. Oh, God. Oh, Burns Night 2020, Scottish, the toast, the bread. Oh, hang on a second. No, I don't use bleeding cookies. Get out of it. You know what? I hate this. You're getting all this stuff up going. Do you use cookies? No, I don't. I can't see it at the moment because my system's that well bloody protected. Drink. Ban. Scoot. Laned. Let's have a look what it comes up with. Yeah, but it's no. Hold on, I've got it now. I've got it. I'll get a link in your Discord. I've got it now. Anyway, I've got something. Alcohol prohibition areas in Scotland. Alcohol prohibition areas, right? 14th of no, that's 14th of January. That's come out. Local authorities have the power to make. Yeah, we know about that. They can do that anyway. Drink driving laws in Scotland. Alcohol ban. Oh, hang on. Alcohol ban. You know. Mr. Spider, how are you, sir? So far it's been absolutely great. We are at the moment trying to work out how to make a skateboard, but other than that, it's all good. We're going right back to the 1970s, round about early 80s, and we're going to try and make a skateboard, and we may even make a skateboard park, just to see how things go. It's all good, sir. How are you, and are you keeping yourself safe? Okay. Plenty of people in Scotland brew their own, so no, it will just be a money-making underground industry, which is normally what happens when they do stuff like that. I think it's just how it is. Plain stupid. To be honest and truthfully, you know, I know for definite that a lot of this is around the government's way of I think it's because they don't want people to get too intoxicated and then go out there and do something stupid. That's the main reason for that, guys. So in a way, I understand it, but I think a lot of people at the moment now. So this is what I said. This is what I was saying to the good lady. All shops in my area are not allowed to sell alcohol anymore. Okay. Now, they've created this by putting everybody on a lockdown because people will probably drink more at home than they would outside. Now, it's all about people knowing when to stop. Simple as that. I feel sorry for it, to be honest, you know. I kind of feel sorry for some of them people that are, what's the word, bordering on alcoholism, where they probably finish work, the good lady's getting the dinner, and they will go out to the pub before they come home, and they might have 4 or 5 pints, but it might be a regular thing for them, which means it's an everyday thing. We are Scottish, we know our limits, which is true. Haven't left my house in 3 weeks for anything but essentials, so I've kept relatively safe. Spider, that's exactly what I've done. That's exactly what I have done. Just been trying to keep safe. I officially, guys, come out of quarantine tomorrow. That means I've done a full 14-day quarantine. Doesn't mean I can go back to work, but it means that I will be on hold until all this COVID-19 stuff is over and I can return back to the store. In Pennsylvania, our liquor stores have all but shut. We can get beer from other stores, but hard booze is shut off. Also, Monday and Scots. Also, Mun the Scots. Okay. Don't understand that one. Right, we're looking for something that we can mount the skateboard on. What am I going to mount? Do you know what? It's easier if I do this because I don't know what I've got to do. Find something to attach it to. Right. It's in the Arsenal. I always thought they were a football team. He means common the Scot. Oh, yeah, I get it. Yeah. Okay. All right. You see? Oh, I don't know that. You know, I don't know all this Scottish talk, man. I you know. Right, so it's in the Arsenal. It's in the Arsenal. You'll teach me. That made me laugh. I was gonna say, you'll teach me. Hang on a minute. Hang on a second. Hick the new. What does that mean? Coded message for a fellow Scots. Out of order. Hick the new. I know a few different languages, like where are you, man? White Tower. Is that the Arsenal? Why can't I just get a... Do you know something? Why can I not just get a piece of wood? Which you would do. A crate lid can be found attached to the wheels to it. Then use this with the cannon and you can move it. What is that? It's in the Arsenal. Kick the new is the cocked term for, as Wiggies say. Oh, do you know what? Stop it! You're completely losing me. How about get the drink tanned, you ban it, you bun it. No. Help me out here, guys. We've got to be quick. I don't know where the Arsenal is. Where's the Arsenal? Oh, do you know what? You got the guy's trying to teach me Scottish here now, which is going to go. However, the stairs are blocked. I blocked your path. I'm just going to do this. The screwdriver is your friend here. Create a smoother surface, a slope for the cannon. I need this bit here. I don't understand this. Now find something to attach the wheels to, which I have. It is in the arsenal. Okay, so that's the... Right, okay, so you got to find something to attach it with. Arsenal is in London 50. Now, Ollie, I already said that. I thought they were a football team. So pack it in. White Tower, White Tower. What the hell? Where's the bloody White... You guys are shouting White Tower. Where's the White Tower? Tower White. Oh, okay, guess what? All of a sudden, Ollie's put in Tower White. I know where it is. Oh, the White Tower. Okay. You mean there? Oh, guys, I'm telling you now. I think I enjoy this more for chat than anything else. Bones. White Tower is white, isn't it? I don't know, Empire. I'm lost. I've got no idea. Hello? We found the White Tower, guy. You know what? I knew where it was all the time, really, you know.
My old arms have been shaking like leaves with the effort.
While I'm
Honestly.
taking care of the robber, you'll need to get
I'll
to the
blame you
base
guys.
of Big Ben in order to find one of the officers thereabouts, because I don't think you'll find another in the whole of London.
But
I'll blame you
what are
guys.
they doing there?
White Tower has just turned a bit yellowish. I'll blame you guys. Hey, do you know what? We've been playing this game now for about 4-5 odd weeks on and off. And I've never been in this building. Oh, meanwhile. Hey, Watson, what you been up to? They're still waiting.
Enough already. Enough. Prime Minister, Where is he then, this Lupin?
Mr. Lupin.
Does he think I have nothing better to do?
I've just done my round. You wouldn't believe, but there's a mob of journalists down there.
Well, that takes the biscuit.
It's not surprising. Half the force has been kicking their heels in front of Big Ben for the past 8 hours. It couldn't go unnoticed forever.
Journalists, a mob, yes, but of course. What now, Doctor?
18
Inspector,
18
check the
years.
identities of the journalists. Lupin has previously disguised as a journalist, and I am sure it was he who alerted them in order to create a diversion and slip in.
Well played, Doctor. I'm on it. At last, some action.
Lupin has previously disguised himself as a journalist, did you say? When was this, then, Doctor? Ah, well,
I'm just replying back to a message I've got. Okay, right, so. Okay, now. I would like another drink, please, because these guys are winding me up. Thank you.
Just one.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh, great. Tell him I'll challenge him next time. I'll challenge him next time. He'll not beat me. Hey? He'll not beat me. They were playing Jim Rummy, guys. They played Jim Rummy, family thing. And I always win. Okay, right. So, aha!
This thick cover could
We've got a
support
board.
a very heavy load.
We've got a board. We actually got a board. I'm going to check what else is in here because it'll probably turn around and say, you forgot. Thank you. It will say you've forgotten something. Thank you. Thank you. Ah! Buckshot.
These cannonballs are very heavy. I can only take one at a time. These
How
cannonballs
many do
are
you
very
need?
heavy. I can only take one at a time.
I'm sure in a cannon, you only put one in anyway, don't you? Right, it looks like we're going to have to come back for some of this stuff because you can only carry one at a time. And I'm trying to make sure that I've completely checked everything. I am not going to get caught out. Right, that's the way out. Okay, anything on the tables? Cannonballs. Hang on.
This may prove to be useful.
Wonderful.
curious. One of these glasses, which resembles those in a chemist's laboratory, reads 2.8 ounces. The other gradings have been erased.
I don't know how that's going to be significant. I'm just interested in that cloth, because that's like... You need the cloth in order to stuff the cannonball in, don't you? Cannonball's barrel. What's that supposed to explain? What are you explaining there, Duke? What are you explaining? I know where it's going to go. Okay. Right, let's just check what we've got before we go anywhere. So, right, let's do this as well. Do we go wood?
Sorted.
Thank you. Do we put the wood on the wheels or the wheels on the wood? What do you reckon? Because I can't get it right, me. I'm playing around with these things while you guys work out whether we put the wheels on the wood or the wood on the wheels. Because I know what I would do. The wood would go on the wheels. So that's 0.44 at 2.8. But what about barrel? What? Have I missed something? Have I missed something? Are you telling me that I've missed something? The guys are saying that I've missed something.
A small
Okay.
barrel of
All
powder.
right. Okay. All right. Okay. Thank you, Ollie. Thank you very much. All I can see is cannonballs, barrel, and I'm thinking, what do you want me to do? Why didn't you just tell me to go and pick the barrel up? Dear gosh. I try to wonder who's playing this game. Right, can I leave now then, guys? Where did I come in? Oh dear. Right. We are going... this way. Oh, we need the wheels, don't we? Did it say something about wheels? It mentioned something about a screwdriver to your friend, crates. Oh, hold on a second. That's just so that we can create a slope. The slope is in the room, however, you will need a screwdriver to remove it from... You will need a screwdriver to remove it from its current where it's currently attached. The screwdriver is your friend. However, the stairs are blocked to your path. A crate lid can be found attached to it on the other side of the cannon. Move it right. However, the stairs are the path. The screwdriver is your... Okay, right. I kind of understand that a little bit. I kind of understand it just a little bit. So the barrel is going to help us as well. Open, open, open. Open. Right, okay, now. Here comes the fun. Here comes the fun. So. We do. Right, we'll try that first. Aha! I was right. So then, we'll highlight that. And we then go to the cannon. Oh, Mr. T is coming in with a raid of 59. I think that this is broken. I can see you, Mr. T. Stripper, how are you? Drew, hello, hello, hello. Let's have a welcome for the guys.
You ready?
I believe this is broken. I'll tell you now, completely broken. Let me see if it registered that, because it's broken. No, there we go. Play that again. Yeah, it's broken. I apologise for that, sir, but it is broken. Mr. UK Train Barry, how are you? It is all broken, sir. I do apologise. I know that Streamlabs has had an update today, and it's all broken. I am absolutely fine, sir. Can I ask you a question? Did we reach your target? Kevlar, there was nothing about screws. There was nothing about screws. I've clicked that twice now. Let me click that one.
The 50 plus
Right,
gamer
Panda
is ready for
Liblings
stream.
come up.
Y'all watch it.
I'm going to try and get, because I didn't see your raid come up at all. I'm going to try and click that one again, sir, for you. Halfway, sir. Oh, brilliant. That's good. Let's give you that. That's brilliant. Stripper, thank you very, very much for the host. That has actually shown up in my list.
The 50 plus gamer is ready for stream. Y'all watch it.
There you go, but it's not showing it. Trainboy224, hello, hello, hello. I'm going to try and run those again, guys. That one I'll run. Yeah, it's broken. Oh, my alerts are broken. I reckon it's because it's... Oh, there we go.
Is ready for stream.
It's
Y'all
showing
watch
it now. I think you have to wait. I think the cooldown period's about 30 seconds. Kevlar, combine the wheels and the screws from the skates on the lid of the crate to get board on wheel. Use the board on the wheel in the middle of the cannon. Well, I've already done that, haven't I, look? I've already done that there now. I've done that. So now I need to just attach this to the cannon, I think, which is... Yay! There.
Now I can push it to the door of the jewel house.
Okay, so let's get that. Oh, but then we can't get up the
Stairs are
stairs.
preventing me from getting past. How can I mount them with my artillery?
Okay, what have we got? I want that raid to come through for Mr. T. I'm going to click that one again. A raid of 59. It doesn't want to know. Why? Oh, I don't know, honestly. Twitch can be Twitch. Right, what can we use here now then? I'm doing it again, guys. I'm doing it again. The slope in the room, however, you will need a screwdriver. I know, I honestly. Use the screwdriver and the two hinges of the door beside the sleeping. You're not telling me this, though, are you, Kevlar? You're not actually telling me this. You are thinking it, yeah? But you're not telling me this. Remember that. You're just thinking it, okay? I can live with that. I can live with that.
There, the door's dismantled. Now I must find the appropriate location where I should place it.
What, the door?
There, the door is dismantled. Now I must find the appropriate location where I should place it.
Did I pick the door up?
No, the door
Oh,
will be of little use here.
Oh, okay. It's a figure of imagination. There we go. I think I've done it.
Elementary.
It just said the door would be of no use. You know what? It just said the door would be of no use. Oh!
There, now I am in firing position, and there's nothing more to do but load this cannon.
Oh, wonderful. Right, now we've got to load the cannon. So, to be honest and truthfully, we'll go. You put the gun... am I right? You have a good night, Angel, and not a problem, sweetie. Thank you very, very much. And do me a favour. Just give Mr. T a kiss from me.
You ready?
Thank you. Oh, dear. Right. So, do we go gunpowder first? That's what I would suggest. Gunpowder first. Oh, we have to measure it out, don't we? I don't know if we have to measure it out. No. Okay, that's fine. So gunpowder first.
I must decant the proper amount
Oh,
of powder
I knew we
into
had
this
to measure it
receptacle
out.
and pour it into
I
the
knew.
cannon.
Okay, so oh dear God. It said 2 point something. The hell? What? Oh, hang on a second. Hold on. Am I doing this right? That's got to go. What the? Oh, here we go. That's gone in. Oh, I tell you what. What's the right? What was the right amount? It's got a 0 on here.
I must have made a mistake. Time to think.
Do you know what it is, right? I know. I'm gonna cheat. You can find the documents during the detail changes needed. Right, it's only the dark documentary. It will be a measurements you require. Okay, right, look. The cannon is a 2.5 incher. Oh, okay, I like the way it says that. So it needs 478 cubed centimeters of charge to work. Click on the cannon to begin the puzzle. You should be collapsed, right? So that's the smallest it can. Right, so it needs 478. A 478. Okay, let's get out of this. Let's get out of this. Let's get out of this. Hang on, the cannon's gone! The cannon's disappeared, guys. The cannon's just literally disappeared. Oh, hey, look at this. Hey. The cannon has glitched.
I must decant the proper amount of powder into this receptacle and pour it into the cannon.
Write that down before I forget. 478. Otherwise, I'll forget. Right, so 478. So that'll be 500. So you're looking at 2 of those. 180. One. That's 360. And then your 12. I've got to work this one out right, you know, guys, you know, so we might need to go 1 of those, 2 of those. I'm just trying to work this out so it's right. I love things like this. It's like being back at school. Miss, can I have some more paper, please? 250. Oh, sorry, it was 80, not 180. 250, 80, 3. That's going to give me 330. 330. 160. That's 13. That's 4. That's 5. That's no good. God, that's no good, is it, guys? It's a chemistry teacher I can help. You can't help a chemistry teacher. Bloody hell, honestly. So what did we go for? 250. I reckon it's going to be 250. That's 3. 180. So we've got 180. Okay. 3, 1. That's going to give us 330. Then if you put 80 onto that's going to give you 4. Oh, we've done it here. Look, we've done it. 80 on top of that one. 330 and 80. We've got that one there, which is 0. We've got one there, which is 6. We've got that there, which is going to make that 4. And then 12. That's only going to give you 472. Was it 472? Turn the paper over. Was it 472, guys? 478. So 12, 12, 24. So we've got to use 2 of the... Right, so we've got to use 2 of the small. That's what I've worked out. That's going to give you 24. That's the small one, right? That's that. Right, let's get this done. Now, how is this? And then pour it into the cannon. Oh, so that's the bookshop. Mr. Bruce Lee, sir, how are you? So we've got to go 2 of these. Where do we get it from? Where are we getting this stuff from? Oh. Okay, popcorn. Right, so that's what we've got at the moment. I know we're going to need... that. And we're going to need 1 of these. So, now... I think... Right, we do that. That's given us 250, okay? I went for 2 of these, didn't I? Yeah, because that's going to give us 490. No, that 490 is too much. So then, oh, I think it's about 3 of these. Right, bear with me now. Bear with me, guys. I think it's that one. That one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 5, 4. 3, 5, 4. No, that's not going to be right as well. So I think it's another one of those. And let's have a look. Sorry. 3, 4. 12. I'm working this one out, guys. You know that, don't you? That's your 6, another 12. That's your 8. That's 3, 4. That's 5, and that's 5. That's going to be no. It's going to be too much. 4 need of the spot. Well, I'm working. I'm trying to do this one, Ollie. Well, thank you. Oh God, it's all good, isn't it? No, that's not going to work. No, that's not going to work. You see? That's not going to work, is it? Because it's 4, 7, 8 we want. How do you take it out? No! Right, we put it back. My brain's always thinking like this. Let's have a look how we can do this. 12 fours are 48, which ends with 8. Well, I did put the amount in from 3, 4, from 3, 4, whatever it was I had. That's the difference. It's from what we had. Right, so there's your 250. And we've got to do... So I want to use, you know what I want to use? I want to use my phone. I know. I want to QB! Thank you very, very much for that follow. I want to use my phone and just go minus 478, so it will tell me what the difference is. Catchy Allen, how are you? Hello, hello. Thank you very much for that follow, QB. Kobe. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I just want to say, it was a long time ago since I left school, and all these numbers are frying my brain. So, what are we saying? We got 330, right? And we need to get 4. I'm great, thank wonderful. Are you keeping yourself safe, sir? Right, so if we go, hang on a second, because now we can do this. We got 410. 2, 4, 6, 8. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Still gives us too much. Take that one away. So we need to, yeah, we're still not right. We're still not right, boys. We're still not right. The caveman, how are you? We're still not right, boys. We're still not right. I don't know if we need to use that one, to be honest. I think that's the one that's throwing me out. I think that one's throwing me out. Right, okay. Okay. Right, that I think we've done it now. 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, we've done it. We've done it now, boys. We've done it. Well, I got 378, so how do I get 100 on that now? I can't get 100 on that, can I? Oh, and I was so close. But I think I can remember that one. I think I can remember that. I think I can remember that one, to be honest. I think it was one of those, wasn't it? 84, 88. No, I've gone and done it again, and I should have. Right, 354. 354. A 3 and a 5 and a 4. Yeah, we need another one of those. Right, okay. 6, 7, so 4. That's still not going to give me enough. Oh, come on, boys, help me out here. Don't like making myself look daft, do I? No. I'm only short by 8. I can get as far as there, and I can't get any more. So it must be 2 of these. It's got to be 2 of them. You do it without our help. Okay, if you want to watch me suffer. Watch me suffer. I'll Google it. I have no idea what you are doing. I'm just trying to make 478. That's all I'm trying to do. No, Kevlar, how dare you? That's not going to work either, is it? No. I can get 470. Honestly. Get 470. I can't get any more. I can get 470 quite easily. That's dead easy, that is. So, let's try it that way. It's not a tricky one. It's just me. It's not a tricky one. Right, 15354. 354. 8 is going to give you. Right, they're only going to have 4 there. No, see, that's not going to work either. 8. That's going to give you 3 there. And that's going to give you 434 again. That will give me 434. $36. That's only going to give me 70 again. See, it's still going to give me 470. To split the load. Trying to split the... You can't split the load though, can you? Can't, because if I do that one, it's going to give me... I'm going to get me... I need to get 4 something, don't I? Oh, I'm just going to... Do you know what? I wish I could skip it, because you guys just want to sit there and what... Yeah, I've done a full... I know about... A full... I put a full jar in first of 250, because that kind of helps you straight away. That always helps you. Full jar. I always put a full 250 in. So for 250, that's going to give you 330 once you put the next one in. 330, but you've got to make it so that you... I think that you're only doing it so you only have to drop the 80 on the end. And then you know, I won't be able to do this without you guys. How can you have 580? Can't take any out. Just winding me up. You're just winding me up there. Split the load. Just full jar. I've done that. Full jar of... You said a full jar of 250. Then you went... You can't do an empty jar of that. You've got to use this at some stage. You've got to. Because it's the only way you're going to get 8. You can't do a full jar again. Full jar, but not in the bag. He wants to put 250 into 80. Oh, you can split them. Oh, come on. No, that's not going to work either. I didn't know you could split them. Right, okay, so you can split them, you see. I didn't know you could split it. Hick the new man. Hey, oh, I can't do any. I can't do any, what you call it, Scottish. Right, so empty that one. And then you said half. So what did you say? So you went 250, not in the bag, just full jar, but then not in the bag again. Fill the bag. Fill the bag 1 and empty it into the 80. Don't put it into the bag. 470 is... No, 478 it's supposed to be. But I keep getting 470. Oh, come on guys, help me out here. That'll round it off. 10. So if you go... Followed by Lisa. Come on then, I've been on this far too long. Oh!
Elementary.
I've just done it.
You ready?
Do you know what they say, don't they? Don't. Don't even listen. I know, exactly. You know the thing about it is, right? They always say, don't they? I know I did it by accident. God. Oh God, that's ridiculous. But
There. Now I am in
it's
firing
the
position.
cannon's
and there's
gone.
nothing more to do but load
Look.
this cannon. I need something.
The game has glitched. Right, okay, alright. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to leave it right there before I blow the door so we've got something for next Tuesday. I'm going to leave it right there deliberately for you guys. That's it. That's it. I've got to put the ball in, I know. The ball's there, look. So we're going to do this. And we're going to save it there. Woohoo! 3.5 wonderful hours. 1.5 hours on the friggin' bloody locker doors. I am evil because you guys are like that with me. Do you know something, guys? It's been an absolute pleasure. For me, guys, please, I say this at the end of all my streams now. We will definitely get through this. You guys have been making it more than pleasurable for me. But listen, the main thing out there is to stay safe. Guys, I want to thank you very, very, very much for your help through this. Because, you know what? I would never, ever, ever have got this done without you. So guys, you know what? Thank you very, very much. And what is it tomorrow? What is it tomorrow? It is Wednesday tomorrow. It is Wednesday. We never finished this game. Well, I'm enjoying it. Caveman, thank you very much. I'm absolutely loving it. And you guys are making it interesting anyway. So guess what? I will see you all tomorrow at some stage. So have a wonderful, wonderful evening. And I will see you later. Good night. You ready?
The 50+ Gamers. 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 The 50+ Gamers.
You ready?
The 50 Plus Gamer Show. 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 The 50 Plus Gamer Show.